Hello, welcome in. This is Cleo. We're going to be looking into the airwaves and doing another reading. I'm just going to get on with it. Of course, only take what your higher self knows is for you. That's a personal thing. You are in charge of creating your reality at all times. And I read for the initiates, the ones who are capable of understanding that. All right, so I don't want anyone following me. I don't think anyone should follow anyone but their own higher self, their own, their own guidance. But that's a pagan thing. Not everyone thinks like that. Anyway, let's get on with the reading. What do my amazing, wonderful initiates need to know about what's going on? Wow. The star energy. Okay, so this is beautiful. I feel like someone's been following that feeling for a long time, following that inner glow, following the compass of universal law. You see, when we operate from logic and we do what the people around us expect us to do, it can throw our lives off path. But I feel like I'm speaking to someone who understands that their feelings are their guide, and I feel like you're independent. I feel like you're strong. I'm hearing the word mega, so I don't know if that has any relevance to anyone or if something's going to come up. This could be telling you have a mega energy or some sort of mega mission. Maybe that word means something to you, but I feel like you are exceptional in the way you stand alone. I feel like you are capable of making your own decisions. You are capable of trusting yourself in a world that tries to get you to listen to everyone else except for essentially what we could call God, right? That feeling we get, which is our higher self guiding us, that most divine part of us. I'm talking to someone who's been following this beautifully following your higher nature. And we've got the devil. Wonderful. Okay, so you could be trying to keep certain energies off your back. I'm getting keeping them off your tail. It could feel like energies are trying to claw at you. Maybe they're trying to drag you back into old ways, because it almost feels like here you are so determined to hold your positioning and to go in the right direction, to follow your north node, to follow that beautiful star essentially in the sky. That's what the star card represents. And there's something here with the devil where you could be coming up against energies that just don't like seeing you shine. We say that a lot, don't we? It's all over tarot, all over the internet. All of these beings that don't have their heart chakra activated, who project and, they do all the sorts of things they can possibly do because they're jealous. And I feel like that's what's happening with you. You've got a particularly purified frequency. You've got a particularly strong intuition here. And we've got the King of Swords. So you could be trying to be very staunch, very grounded. And I feel like you're trying not to let any emotion influence you here with the King of Swords. Or this could be advice to be like the King of Swords and keep yourself steady by not indulging in emotions, because that's what the devil does. The devil wants to plant seeds in your mind that take over your mind. So I feel like keeping your mind space clear here with the King of Swords is so important. I'm hearing the word futile. So with the devil on the table, it's almost like they don't like feeling like their efforts are futile, but with you, it's just hitting a brick wall, I feel, with this amount of powerful energy. And King of Swords tells me that your intellect is off the charts. I feel like you pick up on things that the majority don't. I feel like you are a top 5% person. Your consciousness resides essentially at the top of the tree of life, or you could say at the top of the pyramid. And I feel like you want to keep it that way. Then we've got the Five of Swords here. So someone's trying to mess, Empress flipping over, someone's trying to mess with your equilibrium. Someone's trying to take you down from your position of intellectual authority. Three of Wands here. I feel like you've got big plans and you're trying to move into those big plans. And it almost feels to me, they're giving me like Bowser, like Mario references. It feels like it's just an inevitable part of the program for new devils to come in when you hit new levels. And I feel like you potentially have reached a new level recently. And I feel like you're ready to launch yourself from this positioning. They're telling me true frequency, being in your true frequency, your divine frequency. It can attract a lot of beings that are thoroughly incapable of doing the same thing. Locked in the karmic cycles, locked in the illusion. The Maya, I'm getting High Priestess energy here. Yeah, they're giving me that Aliyah line. that you've got to watch your back because you're not just anybody. And I feel like the information you hold or the energy you exude is precious. It's a precious gift to this realm. We've got the Five of Pentacles here. So again, there's that idea of standing alone, being very, very strong in how you're dealing with things. I feel like you're standing alone until the wheel turns. The next big cycle, especially with the Three of Wands, it feels like you've been sitting on a lot of power or planning something. This is a platform up here with the Star and the King of Swords, a platform of achievement. Now, this doesn't have to mean that people around you see anything that you've achieved, but God sees, the divine realm sees. You're doing it right and beautiful in the eyes of the divine, which often means that the humans think you're doing it wrong, right? It's a little bit back to front on this planet. But there is something big coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm kind of getting this energy of just hold your ground. You're building power. You've got so much knowledge, so much information. You've got so much beautiful energy. And they're showing me a water mill where the water gets the wheel turning for this Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it's only a matter of time before something shifts. But it's kind of important here because you've created this platform of consciousness and you need to maintain this energy, this bright energy. And I feel like that's what you're doing at the moment. It's bookended, the Devil, the Five of Swords. It does feel like some sort of test to see if you will give up your positioning. And with the Five of Pentacles here, it could be that you feel like there are more people out there who are against you than who are for you. But I feel like this is going to change with the Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. Let's have a look. Show me. What do we need? King of Pentacles. There we go. And we've got the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I feel like there are nosy people, over-interested parties I'm getting. There could be people in your reality that have noticed. Maybe you've shifted. Maybe you've pulled back from certain people and they're noticing. They're being nosy. The animal nature wants to be fed. This is like a vulture energy. It's like there are vultures circling around you. And I don't feel like it's going to be long before this shifts with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles. But let's clarify. Let's start with the Devil. Show me. Ten of Coins here. So something you're building your way towards. It's like you're one step away, right? What they're telling me is it's like you're one step away. It's like you're here and you're about to go over the bridge to the top here. Because this is where you belong. This is what they're giving me. Your consciousness is so rare. And they're trying to kind of stop you holding that consciousness frequency. Holding a beautiful frequency because the mind creates reality. So if they can take you off of this, that's their job. The only job of narcissists is to drive us to despair and test our character. And that really is their job. They balance things out by doing that. It's like a bloody computer game on this planet. And I feel like you are... They just said Ready Player One. I feel like you are ready to move. You're ready to go. You're ready to get out of this situation. I feel like it could be a big shift here because we've got the 5 to the 10 of Pentacles. Something's praying. It's almost like it's preying on your ability to get back to your soul family, to get to your soul group and to be where you belong, because that would make you 10 times more powerful. Right now, it could be you holding the fort. King of Wands on the Star energy. Spiritual authority. You've done the spiritual work. We've got 3 kings on this table. So that's what I mean when I talk about the epitome of high consciousness, which isn't just saying stuff. It's not just a case of, you know, saying the right words so people can hear you and getting feedback from other people because you mention certain words. You're someone who, you know you are truly at a level where you can comprehend things that others cannot. There's a trinity of mastery of the mind here, in fire, in air, and in earth. And I feel like you're going to get evidence here with the King of Pentacles. The Pentacles are all about having gone through all of the other corridors of thought. The Wands, the Cups, the Swords, and then bang, you're at the top of the pyramid. The King of Pentacles is the top of the pyramid card. And I feel like you may have been stuck in a situation for quite a while, having to constantly hold your positioning. the World card, but it is going to be completed soon. Complete. I'm getting this energy of complete alchemical beauty. You know, there's nothing more beautiful than a mind that can think for itself, that can feel for itself. And I feel like that's who I'm talking to. I don't feel like the outside world interests you much. I feel like you do a lot of thinking, and I feel like you've learned a lot of things here, and you just know that your consciousness is essentially better at computing or understanding or gathering knowledge than the vast majority of people around you. It could get quite frustrating for you having to deal with these low vibrational people. Show me the Five of Swords. The Hermit, there we go. So you could be closing yourself off because it could feel like all these energies, it's like I'm hearing cahoots. And yeah, make no mistake, there are energies out there. They are in cahoots. They have a hive mind. You can get away from one narc and another one pops up, and they're all on the same team. They're all psychically connected. That doesn't mean they can get along with each other, of course. But I feel like you're avoiding chaos here by going inwards. And I feel like your company is great. I feel like you are the best company you could have. That's kind of what I'm trying to get across here. And they're giving me this energy that you could have been a member of a secret society in the past because you just really wanted to be around other people who had high ideals, people who actually had some thinking capacity, people who were actually illuminated. And I feel like that's kind of what you're looking for now, or that is what you crave perhaps with this Ten of Pentacles on the table. A complete switch up between being attacked or being targeted in subtle, petty ways to being at home, to feeling secure. You know you've done the work somehow, and you know your mind is beautiful. Let's have a look. Three of Wands. The Devil again on the table. So they are trying to mess with your vision here. And what I'm getting with this Three of Wands, because we've got three kings on the table, it's a trinity of power, okay? And they want you to keep your focus so anchored on where you're going that it kind of zooms you up metaphysically. Because what these energies are trying to do is they're trying to sort of tug you down in vibration. They're trying to create a leak in your power with the Devil card twice here. Okay, show me this High Priestess. Page of Wands. So I'm getting that our energy is trying to zap your enthusiasm, but I feel like you're ready for a big transformation here. The Page of Wands is kind of like a little Fool card. It's all about getting ready for adventures and excitement and feeling refreshed and having that childlike joy and energy. And then Judgment is transformation of the spirit. It's allowing the higher nature to become completely infused with your vessel. And you've built this beautiful trinity of power with these kings on the table where you've done the solid work. And now I feel like it's just a case of keeping that frequency, making moves from the energy of your higher self, because it's one thing to connect with your higher self, but it's another thing to make sure every action you take is coming from that alchemical positioning. That's how we get to the Ten of Pentacles. That's how we get home, essentially. So I feel like there are energies around you trying to make you operate from your lower human nature, to keep you bound, to keep you stuck. I feel like the person I'm talking to, you know what I mean when I say making alchemical decisions from your higher nature. You know that these actions create your reality. So this is a note for somebody. Every decision you make should be coming from that golden energy. And you'll know what I mean if this reading is for you. Show me this Five of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Yeah, there are plans being made to get you out of this situation. So I feel like you've come as far as you can go on whatever pathway you're on now. And I feel like you know that there's a big breakout coming, a big breakthrough coming. It's almost like you want to get out of this prison and get out of the window and get into the luscious forest. I'm getting this energy that there is a lot going on backstage, a huge amount going on backstage. They're giving me blueprints. So it's almost like there's a blueprint, a map of life for you to activate on the next turn of the wheel. I feel like on the next turn of the wheel, the next big thing that happens in your life, or the next significant event or chapter, You're going to be activating a whole new blueprint. Let's see if we can get any information on this. Show me. 8 of Coins. So I feel like you're perfectly aligned with your spiritual pathway here. We've got the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And there's something about the spiritual work you're going to be doing, or the alchemical work you're going to be doing, because your life is your own, right? And I feel like this blueprint, it's aligned with what you want for yourself. Now, there are so many different perspectives we can use. When people think they're part of society, when they think that they've got problems to solve, it's a completely different zone of consciousness compared with knowing that you are immortal, knowing that you are the artistic creator of your own reality. And I feel like you're going to be freed from having to do things that you just had to do. And I feel like you're moving on with the 8 of Coins to doing things that actually make you feel good. There's something about decorating your life here, artistry, making your life a work of art, knowing that there's no problems to solve, but there are just beautiful things to create. And when we create beautiful things, they replace the things that people bitch and moan about. So I feel like you're ready for this. Show me. Knight of Cups. See, this is all about dreamlike qualities. This is all about using your imagination and your emotions to create your reality. And I feel like it's going to get fun for you with the Knight of Cups. Look at that dolphin. So beautiful. And I feel like someone with this amount of prowess, intellectual prowess, kingly prowess, I feel like it's shifting for you now so that you can have fun in the next phase of your life. King of Pentacles. One at a time. 7 of Coins. Okay. Page of Coins. We've got the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So with the 7 of Coins, what they're telling me is this is all the preparations you've made. You've made a lot of good decisions in your life, and it's leading you to this top of the pyramid kind of positioning. And I do feel like you're at the tail end of something. This is representing an offer coming in, but also moving through, via the mind, a dimensional portal, shifting your mind so that it creates a doorway so that you can move into this new, I'm hearing area of abundance. Area of abundance. Let's have a look. Show me more. Justice. See, this is what I'm saying. It's like you've done all the hard alchemical work over here, and now I feel like there's something here for whoever's watching this, that when all's said and done, the cleverest people know that the whole goal is to feel good. The cleverest people know that the goal is not to be swarmed with problems, is not to be chasing our tails, constantly looking at what we have to solve, but rather creating beautiful things. They want to really drill this into someone. Life is not about solving problems, it's about creating so many beautiful things that the problems dissolve. So that's for someone out there. Show me this 2 of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Recuperation here. This could be a really good time to make plans. Queen of Wands. So this is about deciding what you want to paint. They keep giving me artistic references here. Queen of Wands is someone who gets what she wants by hook or by crook. When you understand that the universe has to bend to your will, when your force of will is powerful enough, then you become unstoppable. And I feel like right now you could feel like something has stopped you, or you have to hide, or you have to kind of avoid certain energies or keep the door closed. But I feel like that's going to shift here. A new door is opening here. Show me, Page of Coins. 7 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. And the Magician. So everything you've learned about potential enemies, about energy, about how things want to sabotage you, I feel like you've taken it and you've made it make you strong. We've got the Magician here. So I'm speaking to someone who knows whatever you can imagine, you can create. And the Magician knows this. He's got all the tools he needs. He's got the money, he's got the sword, he's got the cup, he's got the wand. He is in control of his reality at all times. And with the eye up here, I'm getting that you are aligned with the divine will. You can't really get to the Nine of Pentacles until you are aligned with universal law. There are a lot of people with money. It doesn't mean they're blossoming. It doesn't mean they're blossoming, but I feel like your next phase will be blossoming, and I feel like you'll be really making the most of the lessons you learned from all the shenanigans, all the games and all the crap in the next cycle.